So I was just thinking about how people, when they take on sobriety and get sober and clean and all that and stuff, and how people say, "Oh, I have all these feelings that are coming out of nowhere," and um, it's not a new experience. It's not a new feeling. It's just things. The thing is, when you're chemically induced in your mind and your soul, you lock on everything that's meaningful and reasonable, and it's like you you numbed all your feelings that you utilized in your life. And that's why when you're out there in your addictions, you become cold and cruel and selfish and unaware of your negativity that you're doing with yourself, because you surround yourself with people that live in the same fashion on a daily basis, and they live it day in and day out. But in your mind, you don't realize this because it seems relatively normal when you're with them. But when you get cleaned up, then, well, all those thoughts and emotions that you locked up in yourself, it's like they got out of prison and they're done doing their time. And it's just because you have to practice your thoughts, feelings, and emotions on a daily basis. It's like riding a bike. Once you learn how to ride a bike, you never will forget. But once you remove all the negativity of your addictions in your mind and body, your mind is no longer fogged up, and your feelings are no longer blocked by chemically induced whatever you choose to use as an addict. So you're not experiencing anything new. It's just because you haven't practiced them in so long. They seem new and overwhelming, but they're not really new and overwhelming. It's just you forgot what it was like to be real again. You know. So yeah, I just see you once you regain focus in your life and you feel better. Well, life will feel better once you get some sobriety in you. So I myself, I feel better each day that I stay sober, and I like what I'm experiencing, and I'm going to continue on. I lost all contact to all the people from the program. I see them from time to time, but I forget the dates and the times. I know of one place. There's a location I can go to for a meeting. I believe it's at nighttime at um, this church, and then there's another one in Davis Bay, but I forgot what day that one's on. But I can look it up on the internet, I think, and find out. But I've been looking forward to going to my programs again, and I'm pretty sure there should be some familiar faces still there. I'm not worried that they got more sobriety than me. It's not a competition of who's got more and who's got less. It's just a common factor that we are all in it together, and we love and support each other for what we're doing for ourselves and possibly others, But when you get there, don't think that you can save the world. Just try to save as many as you can, though. But it takes time, So no, just my thought on sobriety and people to give you an idea. So when you're coming back, being new to the program, Uh, hopefully, if anybody out there is actually challenging this, to live a clean life from your addictions, remember to practice all your feelings and maybe go to church. I don't know what it takes to do your spirituality part, but us Aboriginal people, we have a different formality of dealing with our spiritual part of our aspect of our ways of living. But if anybody's willing to learn that, let me know, and I'll tell you as much as I can. And yeah, I might be in trouble for exposing our native spirituality to non-native people, but it's my choice to share it. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope this video kind of makes sense to anybody out there who's challenging what I'm doing. I started off this last year, and now I'm coming up to 3 weeks in my sobriety, which is not a whole lot, but yeah, so I don't know what else to add to this video. Maybe if you guys would want to start an online group or something, we can do that. One way you can get in contact with me is through my email. It's philipjoe481@gmail.com. You can leave me a message there and tell me what you think about it. And I would be interested in see how many people around this planet are challenging this and what to think about it. So if anybody's first time seeing my channel, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, maybe utilize my email and let me know what you think. If I should come up with an online support group for that. Yeah, so this is my ideas of having a positive outlook on life for people out there who want to change their ways and stuff. The main thing, though, when it comes to walking away from your old life is like, where do you fit in and where do you belong and all that. It's like, I think my idea is don't complicate it. Try to make it simple and just think about places where you know for a fact that you can socialize in a sober manner, like maybe sitting in a shopping mall and having lunch there, or go to the park, or go fishing, or maybe if you like to read books, go to the library. You know, just put yourself in different locations where you're going to be comfortable and in a social environment where there's no, drugs and alcohol involved with it. There's quite a few areas in life where you could be where you're not going to be surrounded by that, you know. Or maybe put a post up of start a group hiking adventure with some strangers, you know. Just make sure you put your particulars, what you want and don't want, on your post if you want to start that up. I don't know. I'm just coming up with some ideas. Try to help people with their ways because I did see a post on it's called Sober Today, where somebody who's been 4 years sobriety and they're having a tough time trying to make friends or even talk to people. I mean, even if you have to stand in front of a mirror and practice communication with yourself or something and just see how you maybe sound, or maybe you have to practice on how to start off a conversation. Who knows? But I don't know, I just figured I'd add my opinion and idea on that because that's going to be a challenge down the road when you do get some sobriety. You have to change your whole social group of people because all the people that you use with are, maybe you had some kind of special bond with them, and you probably known them for a while, and it makes it hard for you to walk away from that because of friendship and feelings and blah blah blah. But then you place yourself in a different environment, and now you're trying to feel comfortable there, but you don't feel comfortable. But I don't know if this is making any sense to anybody. I hope it does. I don't really stress out about having a big social group. I'm a fairly easy guy to get along with once you get to know me. I'm very straightforward and blunt when it comes to having conversations with somebody. I'll say something comical, so if I can get you to smile and laugh, I accomplished two things with you. So I made you happy, and I got a smile out of you. So that's my one way of making things better. So if that's one thing you haven't practiced, maybe you should try figuring that out. So yeah, I don't know. Just my ideas of what's going on, and elaborating on people's, I guess you could say, obstacles or roadblocks, or yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but if it does, I hope it sinks in up here. I don't know what else to add to this video, but that's all I can think of for now. Everybody have a great day, and if you're doing what I'm doing, another 24 hours, going to bed sober, waking up sober. Life is good when you're on the sobriety wagon.